The hard question among terror experts is not will there be another terror attack, but when. In Europe, there are reports that as many as 400 foreign-trained ISIS fighters are preparing to conduct attacks similar to those in Paris and Brussels. European leaders say they are now at war. But is the threat to Europe the same as the United States? We asked former Major General Tim Hake, whose commands included U.S. Special Operations.
We have been dealing with this now for quite a while, and we have a high degree of coordination between our law enforcement, our state and federal agencies. We have better integration into our systems, high-resolution cameras, face recognition software, those kinds of things are all kind of working pretty well together. I don't think the Europeans, with the exception of maybe the Brits, because they were up against the IRA for so long, so they learned a lot of tradecraft in those experiences, which they're now employing. Frankly, incredulous to me, or I am incredulous that was allowed to happen, because what more efficient and efficacious wake-up call could you get than the Charlie Hebdo and then the massacre in Paris? I also would have to say, and okay, maybe this is a cheap shot, but in the city that houses NATO headquarters and the European Union headquarters, you don't have to have spent a career in law enforcement or counterterrorism or anything else related to know that that's going to be a target. And you need to spend the money to keep these people at bay. And if you've got a community that lives that close to the target, they've got to be fully surveilled, infiltrated, and anything else we can figure out to keep tabs on those people. I don't think that the entities in Europe are working as closely together as they are in the United States. And it was not that way. I mean, one of the reasons you could say that 9/11 happened in the first place is because of the stovepiping between various and sundry intelligence agencies that were not sharing information with each other and so on. Well, we learned from that. But I don't think that they have learned that lesson as vividly as we have. We lost essentially 3,000 people on a much more sophisticated and difficult to pull off operation on 9/11. We are better off than I think that they are, but that's not, no one should take any comfort in that, because you saw what happened in San Bernardino.
The December terror attack in San Bernardino killed 14 people. That investigation is still ongoing to track potential connections to a terrorist network, and includes the battle between the FBI and Apple over access to one of the attackers' iPhones. Ahead on Full Measure, from terror attacks to personal attacks.
Donald, you're a sniveling coward, and leave Heidi the hell alone.
A look and listen to the tone of the presidential campaign this week.